That down. Let's move on to this, shall we? You know, in the complicated landscape that is the Sony Spider-Verse world, where we have dredge-like craters in the ground, like Morbius, and even deeper holes like Madam Web, there has still been a couple of big, bright, shining lights, right? Obviously, on the animated front, they got two of the greatest Spider-Man movies ever made in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse and Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. And I don't care what a lot of people say. Well, the audience scores in the first Venom movie were great. I love the first Venom movie. I adored it. Like, I really had a huge ball with that movie, and the audience scores, maybe not the critic scores, but the audience scores really back it up. The second one wasn't as good, but I still had a lot of fun with the second one. I had a good. My favorite thing, I think, about the Venom movies is the banter and dialogue and the chemistry between Venom and Eddie. Mm-hmm. I love it. I've said before during reviews, I could watch 30 minutes straight scene of just the two of them talking at each other, not to each other, at each other in a living or something. I love it. So we've got Venom 3 coming out. Are we about to get another Venom, or are we about to get a Morbius? Hopefully it's a Venom. Anyway, the trailer is now dropped. And the very start of this trailer, to me, is like, this is why a bunch of critics did not like the first Venom and why I loved it. When you've got like Eddie, who's wearing the same outfit, I think, from the end of Spider-Man.
Yeah, it looks like this takes place right after that.
Yeah, it looks like as soon as he comes back into his universe, he staggers down and wanders into this place. So I don't know what the context is, but it's like, I'm warning you. Like, I'm trying to give you a chance. He's surrounded by these gangsters, and he's like, I'm trying to give you a chance, dude. Like, take it. And then, of course, he starts to transfer, whips a guy across the room, all that kind of stuff, begins the transformation to Venom, and then says a line that I know is going to be totally divisive amongst people. And I don't care, because I thought it was awesome. When Eddie's face is half showing, he says, "We are." And then you just hear Venom going, "We are Venom." And I don't care what anybody else says. I laughed my ass off when I saw that. I thought that was hilarious. That no, we are Venom. No, we are Venom. And then they just dismantle the dudes. And then the trailer takes a darker turn, right? Apparently, Baron Mordo comes over. He's in Chiwetel Ejiofor, which, listen, how crazy. I'm not saying they're going to do this. I'm not saying they're going to do this. But how crazy would it be if you get through like the whole movie and then somewhere late in the third act, you know, Chiwetel Ejiofor's military guy is sitting there, and all of a sudden he does something with his hand and like a cup floats up to his hand. It's like, what? Like, is he a Mordo variant? I don't think they're going to do that. I think he's just a totally another character. Yeah. But then you got, what's the actress's name from The Offer and from Ted Lasso? Anyway, you got her in there as the main scientist girl and stuff like that. And clearly there's global stakes now, right? He said something about his homeworld has found him. You got more symbiote creatures, which I was a little bit apprehensive about, but at least this one looks like a completely different kind of monster, right? It doesn't look like just another Venom.
Right.
The horse thing at the end killed me. I loved the horse thing at the end.
It's the most terrifying horse I've ever seen.
That's the most terrifying horse in the whole thing. I just love it because how fast can you make that go without killing it?
Oh yeah, Juno Temple.
Juno Temple, that's her name. How fast can you make that thing go without killing it? Only one way to find out. And it's like, I love this character.
It's a buddy cop movie. I mean, it's basically what it is.
Totally a buddy cop movie.
Yeah.
And you know, when we watched it for the first time, well, I had already seen it. Jonathan sat down in here this morning, watched for the first time. I was so happy that you were laughing at the same parts that I had laughed at the first time I watched it. I thought it was great. Now, it's not going to be for everybody, and that's cool. But like, I am seeing everything in this trailer that reminds me of the things I loved about the first movie. And so now look, couple big questions though. There's that one scene in the second part of the trailer. I love this poster, by the way. There's this one scene playing off the Joker. There's this one scene in the second part of the trailer where Chiwetel Ejiofor, like, you see the little symbiote remnant on a bar, and Chiwetel Ejiofor catches it. Is that supposed to be the same bar?
It really looks like it.
I think so.
It really looks like it.
That's what it looks like he came from.
But how how is Chiwetel Ejiofor's character there?
Like, he's Baron Mordo.
He likes to drink.
He likes to, but I mean, how is he in that universe? He likes to drink. Man will go through a lot of stuff to get the drink he wants.
Drinking can make you cross universes, let me tell you.
Look, I was off put by this trailer when I was trying to watch it at home. Like, I stopped it after that We Are Venom part because I was like, that's really corny. I don't know if I want to finish this trailer. And I came here, I watched it. I actually liked the trailer. Like, I don't know why. Maybe I woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
You did. You were cranky. Pants.
Yeah, I was probably cranky.
Look at you.
But I really like this. I really like the horse part. Whatever.
Oh, the horse part killed me.
That looks so cool. I mean, the only question I have is, aren't we supposed to get another symbiote, like fighting?
Well,
Venom?
listen, we got the police guy from the other movies who got infected. Remember in the other Venom movies, he got infected. So we see him now behind bars. He's got his eyes are blue.
Right.
So that's there is. That's toxin probably.
Okay.
Right. So there's probably now the question will be, does he end up working with Venom or against him? And then here's a bigger question that more of the hardcore comic book fans are asking. With Venom referencing his world has found him, you see all these coming. Some people are wondering, could we see Null, the symbiote god?
Right.
Now,
is that who sent these creatures? Or...
Yes. Now, in the comics, you guys remember in Thor: Love and Thunder that Gore had this blade that could kill gods. In the comics, that comes from Null. Now, whether or not, I personally don't think they're going to be using Null in this. I think that might be going a little bit too far for what's going to be here. So I don't think they're going to use Null. But, I mean, it does open the door. It's possible. But, again, I keep getting stuck on this thing about Chiwetel Ejiofor's character being in the MCU universe at that bar, when in that universe, Chiwetel Ejiofor is already there as Mordo. And so what does that mean? Again, it's a first trailer. There's a lot of context missing. So there's a lot of questions to ask, to think. But when is the release date? Somebody in the live chat's asking, when does it come out? I keep forgetting. I want to say October.
Oh, yeah. You know what? Hang on.
I want to say October, but
I do want to say October as well.
But it might be November. But Dr. Stinky in the live chat is saying October 25th.
Yeah, there you go.
So it's coming out on October 25th. And then again, maybe the bar scene is not in the MCU. Maybe that's just another place. Then why is that same? I mean, I don't know. A lot of questions here. All I know is this. This trailer, and I can't speak for anybody else, but for me, it hit all the right notes. It's not the best trailer I've seen this year or anything, but for a Venom film, this trailer...
Stop playing.
Look how this description ends on Venom 3. It says, the duo are forced into a devastating decision that will bring the curtains down on Venom and Eddie's last dance.
Well, listen, when we were watching the trailer earlier, I said, you know what? I think they die at the end.
Well, last dance would kind of imply.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but we've seen movies have titles that could imply things, and then those things don't actually happen.
Right.
But I actually think they might die at the end of this,
That's
or one of them does.
Yeah, they could move on to a different actor. I mean, Venom will forever be, if they wanted that character to keep going.
Nah, I think they might be done.
With Venom?
Yeah, I think they might be done. I literally think they may kill Venom and Eddie lives. I mean, I don't know.
I wonder if, on one hand, it's like, okay, that's stupid because why would Sony give up on all of this? But I wonder if they're just trying to back out of this Spider-Verse now. I don't know. They've lost a lot of money and they just don't have the credibility.
Or Sony's made a side deal that the MCU can start using a Venom character, so they got to kill off the one they have in their universe. I mean, look, a lot of big possibilities there. Who knows? We want to thank a sponsor of today's video, Mint Mobile. My favorite spring cleaning takeaway is the post-clean clarity you get. Wow, how have I been living like this? It's kind of like when you find out that you've been paying a fortune for wireless when Mint Mobile has phone plans for just $15 a month when you purchase a 3-month plan. My last mobile service provider was quite good, but ever since I switched to Mint Mobile, T-Mobile, I've enjoyed even better coverage, better phone clarity, and I'm paying less than a third of what I paid to my old provider. Say goodbye to your overpriced wireless plans, jaw-dropping monthly bills, and unexpected overages. All plans come with high-speed data and unlimited talk and text delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. Use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan and bring your phone number along with all of your existing contacts. To get this new customer offer and your new 3-month unlimited wireless plan for just $15 a month, go to mintmobile.com/Campea. That's mintmobile.com/Campea. Cut your wireless bills to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/Campea. $45 upfront payment required, equivalent to $15 a month. New customers on first 3-month plan only. Speed slower above 40 gigabytes on unlimited plan. Additional taxes, fees, and restrictions may apply. See Mint Mobile for details. All I know is that, look, and the movie might be terrible. I'm not guaranteeing the movie will be great. It might be terrible. But I do like this trailer. It was everything that I liked about the Venom movies, kind of. And by the way, Mrs. Chen, she's like the Wong of the Sony cinematic universe. She's just like remember she even popped up in Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Oh, that's right.
Remember?
Yeah, he crosses into her world.
Yeah, he pops up. What was the name of the villain again?
The Spot.
Spot actually shows up in her store,
and she's so like
totally not impressed.
Yeah.
Right? And she pops up there. I love that.
She looks like she's in a good stage in her life right now.
Were they in Atlantic City or Vegas?
They
I
were
couldn't
just
tell.
probably at Yamava.
Probably just at Yamava.
Anyone in California or Southern California should know what that is.
Yeah, I again, the big takeaway I had coming out of the first Venom movie, I was just overwhelmed with how much fun I had. You know, like, was it a Kenneth Branagh drama? No, but I had a really fun time. And this looks to me like it, and if they can avoid the mistakes of Thor: Love and Thunder, where, hey, have silly, but then they put in way too much silly and they went too much into that. If they can balance it out, and this trailer I thought was balanced, right? You had the like, we are Venom, but then also have like, looks like globally imperative stakes at hand too.
Oh yeah, he looks like he's becoming overwhelmed with the government or whatever Chiwetel is working for.
If they can balance this out and make it feel balanced and bring the fun, I'm in. Anyway, guys, questions for you. What did you think about the trailer? I loved it. Could this be a little bit of redemption for the bags of garbage we got in Morbius and Madam Web? Maybe, or will it just be the next bag of garbage? Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show Podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.